Hello again, everybody. We're here this morning it's a beautiful day here, and we're at Flores Elementary School. And no, I'm not surrounded by Flores Elementary students, as you can see. We have the pleasure of interacting today with the high school student leadership team. And they're here today for a very special reason, and we want to hear from some of them about what's going on today. So we'll start with Lizzie. Lizzie, tell us a little bit about how this event came about through discussions or whatever.
So as you're aware, everyone around us is recognized as a student leadership. We came about it together and we talked about it as a whole, and we thought it'd be a great idea to come out and support the community.
Okay, so the student leadership team, Mr. Harris and myself and some others were discussing just a general meeting with the student leadership team. And they came up, as Lizzie said, with some ideas on how to recognize all the good things that our teachers are doing. So Fiona, tell us a little bit about how you hope this will impact our teachers.
We really hope that it brings them some joy today and it brightens up their day and just shows them how we appreciate them, and that they're not just appreciated at their campus, but everyone around them in their community appreciates them.
Excellent, yes. And I'm sure that will, by the way. And so, Anne-Marie, tell us a little bit about why it's important to have our students, especially our high school students, back involved at our elementary schools with the teachers.
I think it's important that we all get involved because it shows that not only does adults, but the community as a whole cares about them, and that they're not going unnoticed, and that their work is being appreciated as a whole by everyone else.
Well said by everybody. And what we hope to do today as a student leadership team is our students are going to be going into the classrooms, and we'll have some video to support that and show you. They'll be going into the classrooms and presented the teachers with some of the posters, the flowers, and there's some candy, and I'm sure we're going to make that day. This is going to be a lot of fun. So again, thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, everybody, this is an example of what we're doing today. Our students at the high school, as we mentioned earlier, are coming around to the teachers at Flores, making their day with flowers, handing out some candy. And this is way cool for our students to take initiative from the high school to come and give back and make a teacher's day. So this is good stuff here today. Hope you're enjoying this and you can take a look at it. And we'll be back later. Thank you. Good morning again, everybody. Today we're with a very, very, very special group of young people and their directors. We're here today featuring our bands. This has been an historic year for our fine arts programs at the high school. As far as we can tell, we've had somebody research. It's been many, 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 many years since our fine arts have had sweepstakes and in so many areas. And we're here today. The band program has just had an unbelievable year, and we're going to hear about it today. A little bit about sweepstakes. Let me tell you a little bit about, in order for a band to win the sweepstakes honor, which is the highest honor awarded to UIL band programs, they must have ones in marching, concert, and sight reading. Now, I've talked to many band directors and students through the years that if anybody wants to see what a real pressure cooker is, they need to sit in on a sight reading session. Because I have several, and there's no way I could do that. So in order to excel in all three of those areas is just amazing tribute to these students and their directors. And as well as the winds and the symphonic areas, we want to bring in Mr. Granados right now. He's going to talk a little bit about the year and talk to us a little bit about the different groups that excelled this year. So, Mr. Granados, tell us a little bit about, I see all these trophies everywhere, a lot of hardware this year.
Yes, sir, Mr. Patterson. So it's been a great year for us. We start with the marching band. We start with the summer early with that, and we got first divisions in marching band. It was a great year for us. We finished middle of the pack at area contest. We didn't get to area finals, but we want to set that as a goal for next year. Area finals is, of course, the round that gets us to state marching contest. I believe the state marching contest, Uvalde has, the last appearance was in 1978, from what some people tell us. I think we're overdue for a return to state marching contest. But for this year, this is our UIO state, our UIO marching trophy right over here. We got this for first division in marching band, and we're really proud of that. Kids really came together. Then in the springtime, we have our concert ensembles. The UHS Symphonic Band is the second concert group that we have, and they got sweepstakes. They got first divisions in concert and in march and in sight reading. And then the wind ensemble right there did the same thing. We got first divisions on stage and first divisions in sight reading, so we're very proud about that. And of course, leads us to our indoor team. A lot of people don't know what indoor is. The art form itself is relatively new. Think of it as a marching band that is compacted onto the floor of a gym, and it's just the color guard and the pit with the drum line. And it's a combination of theatrics and marching band, more so theatrics. And we were able to pull it off this year, and Mr. Marcos Molina, that was his project. He had full creative control over the UHS Illusions team, and to our success, it worked out.
All right. Well, when we walked in today, I noticed your hair was looking really good, so
Yes,
I didn't want to not mention that. I like that new style.
Appreciate that. Yeah, we got to celebrate the state win. The kids bleached my hair, so I'm walking around.
That's all right.
As a blonde.
Small price to pay.
I'm gonna take one for the team.
All right. I want to bring Mr. Molina in. I'll step over here. And like I said, for those in our audience that are watching, they may not be familiar, as I was not when I came to Uvalde, about what the Illusions competition really was. And so when we started having success and I saw the success, we wanted to make sure we highlighted that. So Mr. Molina, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Can you tell us a little bit about your competitions and how we did this year?
Will do. All right, so Uvalde Illusions first started off as solely color guard. I got to take over the program 3 years ago when I got hired here, and it was my first experience with it. It was an awesome experience. We had 4 members in our color guard, and the number has now gone up to about 15, 18 color guard members. Not all of them could be here, but we have a few of them here and standing with the percussion. And the following year, I decided to put both units together. I saw the indoor drum lines, and I thought, like, let's give it a shot. So last year was everyone's first ever time performing for indoor. So really, what is Uvalde Illusions now has only existed for 2 years. And from our first year, last year, we only got second place at one of our contests. Championships, we ended up in 7th place out of 9 schools. And then this year, I did all my studying, everything to bring a live show together. And our 2 contests before championships, we ended up in the top 3. First one was second, the second one was 3rd place. And then once we hit to the AAA championships, we took home the gold for first place in AAA and winning by an outstanding 4 points against everyone else. When you get to the championship level, first, second, 3rd place are like, you would see a school with 81.5 and another school with 81.54, 81.60. The difference between us was second place was 81.15. Us, we were 85.15. So we beat them out of the water, and it was a big accomplishment for this group only existing for a year. Half of them being freshmen, half of them being sophomores, only like 4 seniors.
Yeah,
And they were all 5As. We were the only 4A in our division.
Oh, sweet.
Everyone else we beat was 5A.
Well, congratulations. That's outstanding. I'll look forward to seeing that. Mr. Granados, one final question.
Yes.
In the programs that I've been fortunate enough to be a part of, success tends to bring more success and numbers into the program.
Yes,
so
sir.
what are we doing as a group and as director for the young kids coming up to see, when they see this type of success, they may want to be part of fine arts program.
Most definitely. We want to use our success and keep perpetuating our success so that we can recruit down at the 6th grade level, so that we have the numbers. And not only just recruit the numbers, we want to retain them as well.
Sure.
And having a winning program helps with that. It helps with performing. We're competitive, just like our athletic program is, and we like to be competitive, in everything we do, whether it's marching band, whether we're on the concert stage or on the indoor gym. Sure. We like to keep the success going so that it recruits more numbers, more talent. And Uvalde is certainly full of talent, and we want to recruit and get more fine arts so that the fine arts really does thrive in our community.
So parents that might be watching this with junior high and 5th and 6th grade students, there's a place for those students in fine arts if they're interested.
Most definitely, whether they want to do mariachi or choir or jazz at the high school level or band, there is a place for your son or daughter in our band program, in our fine arts program. Plenty of options, and we just want our program to survive. And fine arts, we need membership. So join band, join choir.
Yes. Now understand, we have a student that participated in all 3 of these successful bands.
Indeed, our drum major captain. And she ain't the only one. We also have Mr. Tree. He was on all 3 groups as well.
All right.
Yes.
Well, we've got her mic'd up.
Yes.
Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Jada Morales.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about your experience. That had to be pretty cool, right? All this success.
So it started off, summer band is vigorous. It's every day, all day. And it worked because we got a first division in marching. It was great. This is my first year as a drum major, so we did that in marching season, and then we started off concert season in November. We started off in November, went to contest in March. On March 29th, we went with Symphonic. She's also in Symphonic too. And first division there, and then the very next day, we went with Wind Ensemble.
There we
did
go.
it again.
Hey, yeah, awesome.
And 2 weeks later,
There we go.
She did it on 2 different instruments.
Yeah.
They both switched to different instruments to be able to compete.
Very, very good. So those summer band marching on the blacktop, I'm assuming, in 2 days or just one afternoon? Do y'all go?
We
morning or
usually do
afternoon?
3 days. We're going to switch it down to 2 days this
3
year.
days. Okay.
Yeah, we'll switch it up to 2 days for this coming year.
Well, I've seen the band students through the years out there working as hard as any group that are harder as any group that we have competing in our system. Well, this has been a great experience for us. It's wonderful to be here and see all the successes. Congratulations to all the students and to the directors. Just been a wonderful year. And it's not just within these 4 walls, okay? You represent your school, your families, and the community. And the goodwill and the success and the participation in all these programs just represent our image and our reputation of being one of the best fine arts programs in this area of the state, and obviously in the whole state. So congratulations, really proud of everybody in the program. So with that, we're going to wrap up this piece, and we will be have another program highlighted next week. Thanks for watching. We'll be back next week with more programs to highlight, and have a good weekend. And it's a good time to be in Uvalde. Thank you.
bye.
Okay, we're back again at the high school, and we're recognizing some other programs. I want to talk to you about the UIL Academic. We've talked about our athletics. We've talked about our fine arts. This is, we qualified 16 entries for the regional UIL Academic Meet, which will take place on April 21st and 22nd at Texas A&M Corpus Christi. The team showed up and represented our school, district, and community with pride. At the conclusion of the regional meet, 2 students walked away as state qualifiers. Join us in congratulating Riley Mize, who qualified in science, and Kylie Reed, who qualified in writing, and they'll be competing at the state meet on Wednesday, May 17th and Thursday, May 18th. That's a really big deal to be able to go to the University of Texas at Austin and compete in UIL academics. So we're really proud of our students and wish them best wishes as they go on to compete. Also, the FFA Cotton and Ag Communications team were in competition. Judging, FFA Cotton Judging and Ag Communication teams competed in the Texas FFA State Career Development Events Competition at Texas Tech University on Saturday, April 22nd. Our students represented our district with great pride. We finished first in district, third in area on our cotton judging team, and 18th out of 160 teams at the state competition. So good from them. Good for them. And that takes a lot of work as well. A lot of hours, a lot of training, a lot of work with the ag teachers and the students. So very proud of our agri-science teams as well. And a special shout out goes to Trevor Black, who ranked 29th out of 580 contestants at the state FFA Career Development Events Competition. And just a great job overall by our agri-science teams. Also, and finally, today on our report, we'd like to bring your attention to Uvalde, to our spring signing day. And this is where our students who are going on and signing with colleges and universities based on their accomplishments here at high school. So Emily Garcia will sign with the University of Southwest to play golf. So congratulations. Anytime we get financial aid or any type of scholarship, that not only helps the students and the families, but brings recognition to our school as well. Bethany Gonzalez will sign a letter of intent to attend Sul Ross University to play softball. I want to say congratulations to Andrea Trevino, who will sign a letter of intent to attend UTSA to participate in powerlifting. So congratulations. And the athletic department invites the community coaches, friends, and family to celebrate the accomplishments of our student athletes, and that'll be next Monday, May 1st at 6 p.m. Our Coyote basketball team had a great season. The following athletes not only gave their best on the court, but they also delivered the same dedication and commitment in the classroom. 3 Uvalde High School Coyote basketball athletes have earned the Texas High School Basketball Coaches Association Academic All-State Honors. I want to congratulate Joseph Flores, Devin Franklin, Aiden Garcia for this outstanding academic and athletic honor. Well done, athletes. And finally today, we want to say a special thank you to everyone on our staffs and community who participated in our 21 days of tribute. We will never forget remembering our 21 Beautiful Souls tribute on the website and within our district. To reinforce our promise of never forgetting, our students, staff, and the Uvalde community are encouraged to pay tribute to each of our beautiful souls by participating in their unique trait that you can find on the front page of our website. The following tributes will be featured the week of May 1st through the 5th. May 1st, Irma Garcia. Remember Irma by dressing as a superhero. May 2nd, Javier Lopez. Remember Javier by wearing blue, or he was a Toronto Blue Jays fan, or if you have a Blue Jays shirt. On May 3rd, JC Luevanos. Remember JC by wearing a dinosaur item. May 4th is Tess Mata. Tess Mata, Tess was a big Astros fan. So if you have some Astros gear, wear that on Thursday for Tess. And then on the 5th, Miranda Mathis. Miranda's favorite color was purple, so we'll wear purple on Friday. Upcoming tributes will be emailed and posted on the district's website in the news and announcements section. So it's been a great week here in Uvalde. It's a beautiful day here. It's going to be very busy these next 3 weeks of school within the school programs, tributes, dinners, and awards. So I hope you'll come out and participate, and we'll see you at some of those events. So thank you for tuning in, and we'll be back next week with more. Thank you.